press record. It takes courage. You got to get uncomfortable. So just start.
I kind of want to bring it back to the person who's starting out, right? What pitfalls are they going to run into? What can they avoid? What kind of mistakes are people making that either make them quit YouTube and like they just give up on it, or maybe they're making some mistakes so they're not getting views anymore?
Yep.
What would be one of those that you think a lot of people make?
It's funny because those kind of feed into each other. I find that a lot of people give up too soon because they're not getting enough views. So they get discouraged. I've had videos that 240 days after they've been released start taking off to almost a year. So like
viral taking off.
Yeah. And you literally could be a year away from that video that you just made before you quit or right before you quit taking off because you just stopped uploading.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think a mistake people get is they get bored. They're like, man, this is boring. Yeah. Well, it might be very boring because it's time for you to start working with other people. I know it is a lonely journey if you are just like grinding and doing it all by yourself. But even if you found like a collective or you started masterminding with a few friends, or maybe you started one, you're like, hey, every Monday we're going to meet on Zoom, and just like you kind of did this, right? With so if it was just you and you were just cranking it out, I would imagine you'd get really discouraged. But now you have guys being like, dude, try this thing, like let's do that. So I think find a community. And I do love that about VRA is that there's a community of people constantly. It's every day. It's 24/7 of people checking in on each other, testing video ideas and things like that. Don't allow yourself to live in discouragement. It's okay to get discouraged, but don't live in that, because then it's going to cause you to quit. And by you quitting, there's that ripple effect of what could have been or what should have been, what probably should have been. I actually think that if you do not quit on YouTube, that is the number one recipe for success is the trying at YouTube. I feel like we're trying at YouTube. We still are trying. Yeah. Like we're always testing new formats, testing new things. And that's actually the goal. So, we started this conversation talking about fitness and that sometimes we have these end goals. Well, no, the goal is to build the lifestyle. So if I get discouraged in the journey and it causes me to quit, I actually lose because the goal was to just stay on the journey. So don't allow discouragement to cause you to quit.